Hi, this is a video to show how GlusterFS can be used as a storage backend for Manila, the OpenStack file share service. In this video, we use the GlusterFS native driver as a backend Manila driver to show the different actions that can be performed on a share through the Horizon dashboard. The shares created by the driver can only be accessed using GlusterFS's native protocol. The share access is secured using Transport Layer Security Standard or TLS standard. We are on Horizon dashboard and logged in as user demo. Let's begin by creating a share of size 2 gigabytes using the GlusterFS native driver. Do the share protocol to be GlusterFS native, size to be 2 gigabytes, and the share type to be Gluster native. You can see the share details through the Horizon dashboard. A Manila share corresponds to a GlusterFS volume in the backend. On receiving a request to create a share, the driver picks a volume from among many residing in different Gluster clusters and serves it as a share. In the field export location, we can see the GlusterFS volume that has been used as a share. Now that we have created a share, let's go ahead and use it. The user demo has two VMs. Let's allow access to a share that we created for the VM Fedora 1. The TLS trust between the Nova VM Fedora 1 and the share needs to be configured manually before we can allow access to the share in Manila. This has already been done for the Nova VM and the GlusterFS share backend. So we can go ahead with the Manila allow access operation. We do this by adding common name of the TLS certificate of the Nova VM to the shares access list through the dashboard and choosing the access type as certificate. Client.example.com is a common name of the certificate of the Fedora 1 VM. Let's validate if this actually works. Logging into the Nova VM through the terminal. Let's try to mount the share through the GlusterFS native protocol. Mount works. Let's create some files within the share. Files have been created. Share looks usable. Now on mounting the share, we can deny access to the share by deleting the share access rule. Let's do that through the Horizon dashboard. The share access rule has been deleted. The Nova VM can now not be able to mount the share. The mount operation has failed. Let's go ahead and do a snapshot operation on the share. Snapshot of shares can be taken through the dashboard. Snapshot has been created. In the GlusterFS backend, a snapshot for the Gluster volume with the name as the ID highlighted here would have been created. Let's check that in the GlusterFS backend. Yes, the snapshot has been created with that ID. Now deleting the snapshot through the dashboard. The snapshot has been deleted. In the GlusterFS backend, we can no longer see the snapshot. Okay, now let's wrap up this presentation by deleting the share itself. For a change, let's check if the share has been deleted for the user demo through the CLI. See, the share has been deleted and there are no shares belonging to the user demo. That's all, folks. Hope you found this video useful and feel encouraged to try out Manila backed by GlusterFS. Thank you.